again to the greater 2009 Mercer Start Heart Walk.
They've given me a new lease on life. They've given me an extra life. I've been here, another 16 years, so it's wonderful.
I've had open heart surgery. I had a quadruple bypass about 12 years ago. Then 2 years later, I had a triple bypass with Graduate Hospital. And like when I had my open heart surgery, they had to cut me open. But now they do it with just a little hole, which is quite an advance. So I feel maybe I'm helping a little bit. But I just want to help other people because I feel people are basically very good, and if we can help one another, we should.
American Heart Association is fantastic. I mean, to be the leading organization to spread the message about stroke, they're educationally superior than anything else. Their conferences are the best in the world. So the American Heart Association is very important for internationally in order to prevent heart attack and stroke.
By walking, that's the way we get started. That's where we come up with the Start Heart Walk. And it's important to see the number of people having a great time, enjoying themselves, and really hopefully motivating themselves and others to take on a lifestyle of more heart-healthy activity and diet and exercise.
I'm very happy to be here today because I'm from a large family. There was 7 of us, 7 boys and one sister, and 5 of us had already passed from heart attack. My father died from a heart attack, and it was all before they were 50 years old. I had one brother who lived until he was 63 and another till 65. The rest were all in their late 40s.
So much is important to control heart disease. I hope that's a message that goes home today, not just for the people here, but for everyone who hears about this event today as well.
Back in 1993 is when I had my problem. I had a 4-way bypass in 1993.
How have you been doing since?
Marvelous. In fact, in 1994, I competed in the senior national games down in Florida. You see, a lot of the people I compete in the senior games are all survivors. There's probably 25 or 30 that I personally know that are survivors, and it's just kept them going. And the Heart Association gives you something to follow, and they tell you, do it, and you'll be a lot better off for it, and it's true.
It's very important that we keep the message out that stroke and heart attack can be prevented and cured. This is a way of helping get that message.
God, I look around and see the kids today, and they're just not doing things like I did when I was younger. That's probably the only reason I survived my first heart attacks, because we were very active as kids, and they get them involved in things such as this, as the heart walks all over, and trying to make them aware of what's really happening.
Well, we were really involved with education and some screening to help people understand what their blood pressure could be about, what different risk factors in diet could be about. So really we're an educational focus today.
Capital Health obviously is well known in the area of heart and stroke, and by being here, hopefully we'll be able to help people to have more access to the information that otherwise may not have, and to make sure that people get the latest information that we can provide to them.
There was some screening for heart disease and stroke, blood pressure monitoring, I think doing cholesterol checks, Ask the Expert, Bristol Myers Squibb was here as well. So a lot of different screenings, a lot of different events were going on besides the walk.
I think the most important thing happening here today is just the fact that there's so many people here. And hopefully some of them got some information from us, and hopefully by doing what we're doing, and collectively all of us, we'll be able to save a few lives.
When I came back to work, which was at Janssen in Titusville, they were looking for walkers for the Heart Fund. So I figured that was a good organization. Maybe I could help save somebody else's life, save them the heart, their mother and fathers, brothers and sisters, the heartache of losing somebody close to them.
It's actually quite remarkable that although there's a lot of positive feeling about coming to these events, the level of education that the general population has is lacking. It's light years better than it was 30 years ago, and that's the whole point of public initiatives. But they come here with lots of questions, remarkable confusion, remarkable gaps in their education, and we're perfectly happy to fill in those gaps and help them move forward.
so that really we can sort of cut the disease rate down of heart disease and be able to be sure that more people can deal with a disease that is one that is so controllable by what we do, how we act, how we exercise, our lifestyle, what we eat. So much is important to control heart disease. I hope that's a message that goes home today, not just for the people here, but for everyone who hears about this event today as well.